Good morning, Theo. How are you?
Great.
So, this is our first session. What brings you here? What makes you seek therapy?
Personally, Doc, I'm sorry, can I call you Doc?
Sure.
Good. Personally, Doc, I don't think I need therapy.
Oh, okay. So then why are you here?
Well, my partner and I separated a few weeks ago, and before they left, they told me they purchased 5 therapy sessions for me and that they would not be returning as I completed them.
So you're here to prove her wrong and to get her back.
Them. Gotta respect people's pronouns, Doc.
I apologize. Them.
Yes, I'm here to prove them wrong and to get our life back on track. Them being gone has been extremely inconvenient for me.
Inconvenience is a strange word to use for a breakup. Why is it inconvenient?
Because I had a routine that worked, and now that routine is thrown off all because they insist that I need therapy, which I don't need. I mean, if people said it before, yes, but it's usually people who can't take how direct I am, and I'm not apologizing for that. The world needs more direct people.
Do you believe that was the case for your ex?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. You see, I'm very successful, and I've always known what I've wanted, and that's to be rich, excruciatingly rich. So I've done the hard work, and my partner, well, never quite figured out what they wanted. And we were together for about 4 years, and they changed careers all the time. And I just feel like they never found their way. And for me, that's frustrating because here I am, one of the best real estate agents in LA, and I'm dating a fucking bartender.
How old are you, Theo?
Just turned 30 a few weeks ago, and I plan on being a millionaire by 35.
You know that most people don't find their true passion until they're in their 30s.
Yeah, they always said that too, and I'm sorry, but that's fucking ridiculous. And if that's the case, then explain to me why I've always known I wanted since I was, 18. I'm no smarter than anybody else. Okay, I'll take that back. I am, but I mean, so what are you saying? That people should just be allowed to dick around for 10 years until they figure out what their passion is? By that point, you're what, 40, if that? No. No, I don't subscribe to that, dog.
You seem very fixated on the idea of being rich.
Why would I not be fixated on the idea of being rich? Who actually wants to be poor? You know, before I came today, I Googled you. And I read your reviews and checked out your prices and shit. And you are $200 an hour with insurance. So I'm sure that you are living a very comfortable life and you aren't poor.
I'm not implying that some people want to be poor. I'm saying that some people don't care to be extremely wealthy. They care more about being happy. What is happiness to you, Theo?
So does money not equate to happiness?
Money doesn't equate to happiness for everyone.
I'm sorry, I just thought that was something that broke people always said. Look, money makes everybody happy. You wanna know how I know that?
How?
Because being broke is a miserable ass thing.
So what exactly do you consider broke?
Well, this is LA. You're broke until you're rich.
And until you're rich, you're unhappy?
My best friend Miles is a school teacher, and I know he doesn't make a lot, but he loves those fucking kids. And for him, seeing them succeed is enough. I'm sorry, I just don't get how you make $40,000 a year living in LA and you somehow are still happy. I mean, you're gonna need a roommate for God's sake. And I tell him all the time, you would be so much happier if you just ditched those goddamn kids. My high school teacher told me that was a piece of shit the day that I graduated. And I guess the irony in that is, I saw him recently, he was driving a piece of shit.
Have you ever considered that Miles is happy at his job, driving whatever kind of car he can afford?
That's cute, but nobody's happy driving a Corolla.
My husband has a Corolla.
Ew, why? What does that car even look like $120 a month? And you're making that as we speak.
He likes his car.
I don't follow.
It seems as though it's hard for you to follow anyone who chooses to live a different life than you.
You gonna sound like my ex again. Look, I'm not knocking anybody's hustle. I just don't understand how people can move through life and not at least give it their best attempt to live their best life. You can't live your best life in a Corolla. When you have money, lots of money, you have more opportunities. My father taught me that the more money you have, the more opportunities that lie in front of you.
That might be true, Theo. The more money you have, the more possibilities to do what you want. But you should also consider that some people are extremely happy with the options they have in front of them. Your ex may have been happy just being a bartender, and your friend Miles is happy being a school teacher. Joy and happiness isn't the same for everyone.
Is this your Range Rover outside?
It is.
Interesting.
What about that is interesting to you?
The fact that you drive a Range Rover, which is no less than $70,000, and you settled for a man that drives a car that's less than $30,000.
Why do you view that as settling?
Isn't that what that is?
Did you feel like you were settling with your last partner?
I don't.
Even though he was just a bartender?
I didn't feel that way.
Why? I only asked Theo because it seems as though by the way you describe your standard for success, your partner didn't meet that. Yet you seem to think that I've settled for a man less successful than me based off the car that he drives. So you think I've settled, which is fine, but you don't think you've settled. Why do you think that is, Theo?
Because I loved them. And they made me happy. Really happy. We had our routine, we had our dynamic, and they worked for us. And they made me laugh. A lot. And I guess I just never considered that to be settling because of how happy they made me. I think I'm gonna call it a day, Doc.
We still have 30
I'll
minutes.
see you later.